So it's about an hour from where I was to where I'm going. I've been talking a lot about purpose. This is another guy that's operating in the purpose that God really designed for him. And he has awakened an entire community in Guatemala. He's built 6 churches. He has over like 250 orphans at a community center that he feeds and clothes every single day. And he has nothing but pastors lining up just to get involved with his ministry and start opening up churches, more and more churches every single month in Guatemala. This is what purpose looks like.
This lady had been praying for 30 years for someone to come up there and build her a church.
Gracias, Señor. Gracias.
I ended up finding out that this lady would walk each week, twice a week, each way 3 hours just to go to church and then 3 hours back. And it didn't stop there. She ends up telling us that she's 100% blind, and she would literally follow her husband 100% blind through these trails just to go to church. And I remember her telling us, I don't want water, I don't want food, I don't want medicines. The only thing that I want is a church to be built right here in my village. And that's what changed my life. That is the moment where I knew what I was going to spend the rest of my life doing, and that was to fight for people like her and her dreams. So I remember coming back to the States so passionate. I remember coming and raising funds. We were going to concerts, we were going to secular events, we were standing on the side of the road raising funds, and the ministry just started taking off. We ended up raising money for her church, and then KSBJ contacts us and says that they want us to go to a Chris Tomlin concert that they had. So we ended up going there and promoting there, and our ministry literally started taking off. Companies that I would have never thought would have paid attention to us started contacting us, like Christian Brothers Automotive and ERS Elevator Repair Services, and all these companies start contacting us and asking us how they can help, how they can support. And we ended up building a partnership system to where people were able to donate monthly, and we were sending all those funds to Guatemala. And since then, you know, we've been able to build, through the help of these companies and people all around the States, we've been able to build 6 churches way up in the mountains of Guatemala. And we also had just built our first life center that we're going to use as a multi-purpose building. We knew that we needed this building, and this building would be our first life center, and that was just basically going to be a building where we could feed hundreds of kids. We can house families who need emergency housing. We can send full-time and part-time missionaries to come and live there with the people and help them. And we were so excited. We ended up writing out the blueprints, and then we ended up building it less than 1 year later. We were building this building, and we just got electricity in the building. We are so excited to see what God is going to do with this building. I'm still in shock to this day to see how fast this thing grew. You know, I didn't get into this, we didn't get into this thinking that we wanted to start some huge organization. We honestly didn't. We just had this simple goal in our hearts, which was to reach these people. And it was so amazing to see the hundreds of people behind us that were fighting for us in this vision, and continue to still fight for this vision today.
Remember, there's a difference between passion and purpose and how you walk it out. Kyle changes people's lives just by getting involved. His passion is people, but his purpose is changing their lives.